Hello world of YouTube and welcome to another episode of Viral's Movie Reviews, where I review movies that you guys suggest I go to the movies and see or I feel like discussing. This time around I'm going to be talking about a film that I saw in theaters a couple of weeks ago, The Amazing Spider-Man. And I'm going to be honest, when this movie was first announced, I had mixed thoughts about it because I love Spider-Man. Alright, my childhood growing up was essentially three different franchises: Batman, Spider-Man, and X-Men. I had found more as I loved growing up, like Punisher and all that stuff, but as a kid, that was it, and I loved the first Raimi film. It's the only one I own on DVD. I love this film. I actually adore this film. It's quirky, it's almost like it's a Raimi film, because Raimi has that sense of humor to him that kind of flows into this film and kind of in the other two. I wasn't big on the other two, for various reasons, especially the third one. It's a universally panned film, and I'm one of those guys who didn't like it. But when I heard that they were making a grittier Spider-Man, the image didn't click in my head, because Spider-Man to me is not a gritty hero. You can't slap that grittiness on him like you can with Batman, because Batman is such a brooding and serious hero. Spider-Man likes to make jokes. It's what he does. He was just kind of a sarcastic guy. He's smart, but he's also sarcastic. And I didn't have too good of hopes of this film until I saw a trailer. The minute he cracked a funny joke, I was sold. Literally, I was in the theater and I said, "Take my money. Take my money." It was the car thief joke. I laughed and I said, "Shut up and take my money." And then I saw the film recently and I loved it. I loved this film. I have some small complaints about it, but they're very minute. But overall, I am excited as hell for this trilogy. I think Andrew Garfield is a fantastic Peter Parker. They didn't really touch too much on his intelligence. They did in bits, like when he's twerking with the web shooters and he's doing the algorithms and stuff. They did focus on it, but not to a fantastic nature. They did focus on the comedy, though, which I love. He told jokes. He told funny jokes, which I love to see. He was sarcastic, and that's the best part of that whole film. It's the fact that he is not a kind of goofball funny. He's actually like a sarcastic funny, and I love it. I just cannot wait. Cannot wait for this trilogy for partially that reason. But also, the rest of the cast was really well done. I think Sally Fields was a great choice for Aunt May. I think that Gwen Stacy was well portrayed in this as well. She was not just a damsel in distress. She was smart. She used her knowledge to her advantage. She was well cast. Emma Stone did a great job. I miss redheaded Emma Stone, but, she still looks cute as hell as a blonde. But I think Dennis Leary was great, too, even though, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the film, it's been out for a little while. He dies. I was kind of sad to see him die, but you know what? It had to happen, I guess, to make a bit of a bridge between the characters of Peter and Gwen, even though there isn't by the end. But anyway, and I think the Lizard was great, too. I think the Lizard was actually a good choice for a first villain, because he has such a good link to Parker, even on an intellectual level. They're both very smart guys. They've worked together before, and it was nice to see them tackle this dynamic of Peter Parker in this way. They tackled his actual family. And another complaint, but this is like an actual finite complaint, not just the fact that they didn't focus on Peter's intelligence, but Lizard, the way he looked just didn't scream Lizard to me. Before I saw the film, like a couple of weeks before I saw the film, someone described him visually to me like the Goombas from Super Mario Brothers. And now I can't get that image out of my head. The minute I saw that face, I was like, yeah, that's a Goomba. That's a Goomba. That's weird. Work on that a little bit. But aside from that, it's actually he's well done. He's well portrayed, and they did the dramatic aspect of it too, but they did it well. He wasn't like this gothic brooding black suit Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3, nor was he this dark brooding hero in general. Like, he kept to himself more when it dealt with dealing with Uncle Ben and stuff, which is understandable. It's fine for a teenager to do that. It seemed natural, which I liked. It didn't seem out of place. Even in terms of Peter Parker, it fit. It worked really well, and I'm happy the way they tackled it. I think that they told the origin story in a way also that didn't seem redone 1,000 times, because everyone knows, like, it kind of helps that the Raimi films came out. This kind of built that fact that they told that story already, and a lot of people have seen it. that's why they kind of breezed through it. But I like the way that they did that. You know, they were like, hey, spider powers, bam, story. You know, so I didn't mind that. It wasn't paced too off key with me. I like the way they did it, and overall, like everything else in this film, or everything in this film is great. There's some really good shots of when he's swinging and stuff that are really well done. And the bridge scene specifically was really well done. The way that they shot both the big shots to show like all of the bridge, but then have him sweeping down. They were really well done. A lot of the shots were just really well done in this movie, and from a technical aspect, it also excels to me as well. So, yeah, overall, I like this film. To completely give me a 180 in literally a trailer, well done. Fantastic job. And those are pretty much my thoughts about it. Hopefully, if you've seen the movie, you enjoyed it as well, and that you enjoyed this review. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But the next film I'm going to do is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So hopefully you enjoy that. It was requested by one of you guys. So, yeah, doing the request thing. It's what I do. But, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I've been Viralrak, you guys have good days, lots of situations, and I will see you another day.